Quick content warning, here's always going on. I'm not classified as family friendly, and our content's not meant for viewers or children. Video stream may contain profanity, crude humor, and other humor not appropriate for children age 14. I can't talk today. Listen to the man, and he'll tell you all about it.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Hello! I'm still stupidly late. Hi. I'm trying to get things worked out and squared away. My schedule's all kinds of jumbled up. Today has been chaos. It's not been a bad day. It has not been a bad day. Like, at all. It's actually been a really good day, but I have been completely slammed. Nothing I had planned today happened the way it was supposed to. Nothing went down the way it was supposed to today. Not a single damn thing went down the way it was supposed to today. I got jack shit accomplished. At the same time, I got awesome shit accomplished, and today went awesome. It's one of those, like, it's stupidly hard to explain how good today went when I tell you everything I had planned went to shit. Because everything I did have planned today went to shit. Nothing went right today. Everything I had planned did not happen. But other things I didn't have planned happened, and it was good. It was good. It's good. It's good. Good things happened today. Including, I finally have something fixed that needed to be fixed for a long, long time. I have been without a phone for a while. I have been without a phone for a while. You know what? That sucks. Now, wasn't without a phone because everything went to complete tits up, everything was bad, kind of type deal. It's just, when Grandma passed, I had my phone attached to her plan and everything. My phone just disappeared. I have been without a phone since right around then. So, things have gotten kind of weird, kind of hectic, kind of chaotic. I have a phone, or I had a phone that I could technically still use, but I could only use it anywhere I had Wi-Fi until I could get something squared away to get a phone. Because I had to shuffle off the phone that I had been paying on away. So, what did we do? We finally got a phone. And that pretty much took up a good chunk of my day, because my phone that I had ordered arrived early. I owe Blake a debt of gratitude, because Blake helped me with this phone, and by helping me with this phone, Blake basically said, you need a phone for work, and you need a phone that actually functions with all the shit you do, so instead of getting what you were going to get, we're just going to get you this, and you don't have a chance to argue with it. Power-ups, yay. So I have a phone for work. Yay! Phone for work. It does crazy weird shit. But this, no, I do not have the same number. I'm slowly getting the number out to everybody who needs it. You will have the number updated soon. But I have phone. Phone work. Phone good. I like phone. Phone does way more than what I'm used to a phone doing. But it's an amazing phone. But this literally took all day to set up. To get everything running and get everything squared away. And then I had to run to the grocery store, and so I had to cook dinner, and I ate food today. I ate food today. Ate food today. Can't yell at me for that. I remember to eat today. I made chicken tacos. But yeah, no, I was supposed to work on stuff, and I had stuff planned to work on with Joel and do all this, that, and the other, and none of it got done. Par for the course, considering that's either a Samsung Galaxy or an iPhone, one of the two. No, this is neither. I actually had a Galaxy phone that I was halfway paid off. That had halfway paid off. Okay, so I have my phone attached to my grandmother's account, so it's easier to keep track of everything I was having to keep track of while taking care of my grandmother. So when she passed, we had to shut everything off. Instead of me being able to transfer it like I normally would have done, my mom, the executor of the will, forgot to contact me, just shut it off, and shut it off completely, canceled out the contract, and I had to send back the phone I've been paying on. That was a Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus, and I was about halfway through that phone on payments. I was very proud of me for that phone. It was a nice phone. I like that phone. This is not that. This is not that. This is actually a lot cheaper than that phone. But Lord, does it do stupid stuff in comparison. This is a Red Magic 11 Pro. Let's do that. It has a water cooling system. I don't know exactly how much water cooling system is actually going to do for this, but it has a water cooling system. That's spinning shit. That's actual liquid. This up here, it's a fan. It a fan. It blows stuff out. It is a gaming phone. Like, after like figuring out everything you can do, the first thing I did on it, and this proves I'm just that level of dirt today. I just put Sonic. I put a GameCube emulator on it and threw Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on it, so I can have chows on the go. That phone can pump some actual heat. It can. It can get really hot, and then all of a sudden you turn the fan on and the cooling system on, and it just normals out. Gaming phone built by a camera company. Is it really a camera company? Because Lord, let me tell you, that's the only thing I have a problem with this phone, is that the camera's ass. This has done so many crazy things. I am in love with this. I am in love with this. It plays anything I want. I was fucking playing Monster Hunter on it for a little while just to test it, because I could stream from my PlayStation or from my PC to the phone and run with a controller, and it runs like blam. Runs great. It's neat. So I was like, man, it's powerful. You can do all sorts of stuff. But it's made by a camera company. It has such like it's not the worst camera I've ever seen, but it is not a good camera. It is not a good camera. At least not in comparison to what I was using. The other one had a fantastic camera. This one's kind of meh. I found ways to make it less meh. But other than that, everything it can do is like nuts. It's nuts. It's insane. Ooh. It is. But yeah, I can run Doom. Well, I know it's owned by Nubia. I just didn't know Nubia was a camera company. I just know them as the makers of this phone. No, this is a Red Magic phone. But yes, it can run every iteration of Doom. That's been a blast and a half. Say hi because I have an early start tomorrow. Hello, Nettie. I feel bad. Okay, so like before we jump into stuff, even Dark World. I mean, if I'm streaming it from either my PC or my PS5, yes. It is a ridiculous little thing. This one's like the stupid version. It's got like a terabyte worth of storage space in it, and it's 26 gigs of RAM. That's a lot in something this small. It baffles me. So it can run a lot. It's up there. But no, I've had something that's been weighing on my brain for the past couple of days. I'm working on changing some stuff around. I'm finally getting stuff fixed. I've got card shit almost completely done. I've got Raid Boss shit that's about to go live. I got my alert system fixed. A lot of shit that I've been trying to fix for years is finally getting fixed. I have one. I just took it off so I can show that to y'all. But I do have a case for it. I just wanted to show y'all the cool blue thingy because, like, case. Sturdy case. Oh, yeah, no, I'm accident prone as fuck. We have cases for everything. Yeah, no, we get cases for everything. I'm not removing the phone. Yes. Fuzzy! Hello! How do you do? But yeah. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I got to be completely real. I've been freaking the fuck out. I finally am getting stuff fixed. Everything's getting done up well. I need more hearts in the chat for Fuzzy, by the way, please. I know there was just an alert thingy that wasn't like a donation or anything, but like I want hearts in chat for everybody because I'm happy to see everybody today. I've been freaking out. Like, and it's been hitting me the hardest over the last 2 days. everything's getting fixed. My life's going relatively well. Hearts of the shit. God dog it, Fuzzy. So yeah, we got that fixed. I'm very excited for that. Like, I got most of the stuff fixed. Most of the tools and stuff that I've wanted to work. And I'm working on some new stuff. And I've been able to go back into the old mindset of always just making weird new shit. And I'm loving every minute of it. And now I've got one frustrating thing that's driving me crazy. So I'm working my schedule around to see if I can make it work. I gotta fix it. I've gotta fix it. I gotta fix it. I'm having to change like a lot of my outside schedule for stream. I'm able to do everything. Everything's starting to work. I'm very excited for everything. And my one hang up is I'm late. I'm always late. And I'm getting later. And the reasoning why is because our schedules shifted. Our schedules changed. I have to pick up Mizu late into the night. Like, she doesn't get off till like 9 o'clock. So I got to get home and immediately start getting ready to go live. And some days I get home at 9:30. And other days I only get home till like 10. So I'm having to schedule stuff around. Nice. Because I can't. I appreciate it. Get more hearts in the chat. Nice. But I'm having to rework my schedule around and fix stuff up so I can be here on time. I'm trying to at least be here by 10. It was 11 before I got behind the camera. I'm trying to make sure I can fix that and move that around. So I'm having to change my outside schedule to match everything. I'm having to make food earlier. I'm having to have thumbnails already made. I had all sorts of stuff planned for today that was going to be different, but this changed everything today because I've been without a phone for so long. And last night, when my internet died, I had no way to contact anyone. I was completely shut out from the outside world unless I had Mizu call somebody. It's like, we had to do thing. People just wanted to poke my head in real quick before I hard lurk tonight. Under the weather, but wanted to at least be here. We appreciate you coming! You the Batman! You know what I mean? But no, you're awesome. We think you're awesome. Calling people the Batman is usually my go-to to call somebody awesome. But no, I completely understand. And it is completely okay. Get your rest. Get some relaxation in. Try to breathe some. But just know that you are hella appreciated and that this community stands by you 100%, and I understand everything you're going through right now, and I know it sucks, but we still fucking think that you are awesome, and we will always be here. But top line, Pixel 10 XL, a good cell phone is nice to have. If I didn't need the best coverage, I would have gotten a much cheaper one. But that is a nice phone. That's a really nice phone. 25 stream streak! James! But yes, I'm working on fixing the schedule because I feel bad because like I got moments like right now. Nettie needs to go because Nettie's got to get up early tomorrow. I know that like everybody else here, like a lot of peeps here, got to go to bed soon. This is too late. This is too late. And I used to have a rule where if it was 11 o'clock, I wasn't even streaming because it's too late. Better be nice. A nice phone at almost 1,500. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey! Hunt Dead Monsters, also Enforcer Chucky Goes Crazy. I wanted to play the PTB, and that was the original plan for that. I was going to play the PTB and test out some new stuff. I don't gotta go to bed anytime soon. Well, ain't you swanky? And more hearts in the chat. Thank you for that $5 donation. I greatly appreciate that. We are gonna hunt the monsters, but originally I was planning on hunting survivors today. Because I wanted to do the PTB, and I wanted to play the new map and the new Trickster update, because I wanted to see what they did for them. But because I didn't have time to set anything up, I was like, well, fuck, we'll just go with what I don't gotta make a thumbnail for. But no, so, like, I'm trying. I feel bad because, like, I know everyone's gotta go to bed. I know it's late. I know that shit's running late, and I'm mad. I'm mad because of how late it is, because I know how late it is. whenever I would get asked questions for like things to do to be a successful YouTuber, one of the first things I would tell people is be fucking consistent. I tell people that all the time. Be consistent, have a schedule, learn to fucking follow it. I haven't done none of that. I know some people will tell you, oh, it's just a part of his charm. No, there's other people like, man, I wish this motherfucker would decide when he's going to do something. So yeah, no, I'm working on it. Any idea why your net died last night? Well, first, when it died, it just straight shit the bed. Like, it went from everything was okay to, bam, it's dead. We called the ISP. The ISP was like, well, we're going to send somebody out on Thursday to come check and see if we can have them fix it because it's obvious it's broken, but there's nothing we can do for it over here. Basically, the modem, and the router both were classified as offline. And I was like, well, that's going to be fun. Yada, yada, yada. And, like, I got kind of just, like, scooted off really fast. After being told, there's not an outage in the area. And I was like, for it to do what it did, there has to be. That is a cricket bat in the closet. I get the joke. Past anime conventions have come back to haunt us. Holy fuck. Anyway, no. So yeah, I'm saying everything's got to be an outage. Until it's not going to be it's not an outage, and we're going to be without internet till. And I'm like, oh god, I'm screwed. Find out that I'm not screwed because we get like an email at like 3:30 in the morning saying, hey, seems there's an outage in your area and your internet will be back sometime after 4. And the internet was back. We don't know why it was gone. It's just check work desk. If you get a chance. I haven't had time to check anything. I have kept the same phone number for like 10 years. And because I've had to change my phone number and I have so many things that are attached to my phone number, I've been having to go through and systematically change everything. I've looked at Discord maybe 5-10 minutes tops today. I spent a lot of time getting Discord over to this phone past all my authenticator bullshit. With authenticator bullshit, it's still wanting my phone number. I eventually found a way to tell it to go fuck itself and still managed to do things. But yeah, no. So like, I haven't checked anything today. I am so far behind. I feel bad that I am far behind. I feel bad that I'm far behind. I'm sorry that I'm so far behind. I'm sorry that I'm so late today. I'm trying. We're working on it. I'm going to get it figured out. I'm changing my outer schedule to make it happen. What's up, Jaden? And I might have something I can do soon with this. So something else I like about this. It has like a little indicator thingy up there, and it changes color depending on what I'm getting indications from. I love that. Well, Discord going up in flames the second half of this year. Don't count your torchics before they hatch. I'm waiting to see how that goes. I'm telling most people do what I'm about to do, which is nerf. If you've got Nitro, nerf it and just be like, aha. Lord, I hate when ISPs do that. Personal experience. I do. I hate it. I hate it. It drives me crazy. But yeah, no. So I'm doing things. I'm doing stuff. We're going to get it there. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Like, I'm going to be, like, being completely real, you guys, I had, like, a freak out moment, like, last night, internally, right before stream, and then right after stream unceremoniously ended. I had horrific existential dread panic. Like, my brain just kind of shit itself and decided it wasn't going to function like a normal brain was anymore. And I contemplated, like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do with the channel? I'm letting everybody down. You know, the same shit you always tell yourself when something goes wrong. I know better. Before y'all yell at me, I know better. I know better. I know better. I know better. Don't yell at me. But, like, that's what my brain was doing. I'm letting everybody down. Everything's fucked up. I'm not doing this right. It's like... And, like, had, like, this horrible thought of, like, should I just stop? And then I just looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, bitch, you ain't no quitter. Figure it the fuck out. So that's what we're doing now. So I'm just going to figure it the fuck out. But, like, that's what happened. I had, like, that moment of, like, existential dread. It's like, you're just making it where no one can watch you anymore. And you're doing this, that, and the other. And you're causing so much problems. Da, da, da. So now I'm like, bitch, figure it out. So this bitch gonna figure it out. I don't know how yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm working on it. I also have snakes. If you can't tell, I am manic as fuck today. Mainly because I haven't had anywhere near enough caffeine. Because usually I'm on like my second or third cup of coffee and or other variation of caffeine. Starting anywhere from around 7 o'clock in the morning till now. And I haven't had any of that today. I've had no caffeine today. Welcome to No Caffeine Zombie. This is why we don't allow that on stream. Who's saying on the internet you deserve a lick? Right? I have to head off. Good night and take care. Have a wonderful night, dude. See, that's it right there. Peeps gotta head off. It's late, and I know this. That's why I gotta fix it. That's why I've gotta fix it. Because I know I got peeps here that, like, they don't want to just have to leave early, but they're not leaving early. They're leaving at their normal time. I'm late. So I gotta fix being late. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix it. We're redoing a lot of shit. I am making a lot of shit happen. So I can make it where everyone gets to be entertained before they gotta go to bed, instead of just hearing me just bitch about the fact that I didn't do anything. So, that's what I'm working on. Wish me luck. We're gonna fight like the Dickens. I'm also gonna fight like the Dickens in this, because that's what I can do today. But we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Because you guys deserve it getting figured out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I gotta do something else real quick. Dealy doo doo dealy dee dee. But no, I do feel bad about that. And it has been eating me alive. It has been like just driving me crazy, eating me the fuck alive. So I'm working on figuring out and fixing it. There we go. So I'm just doing, because it'd be kind of a good thing. Time to go butcher mean chickens. Okay, so I did manage right before stream ended. I double checked to make sure that when stream ended that it was caught. I did manage to kill the chickens. Have you tried yeeting the modem? I've done that in the past and it yielded very poor results. This sword right here is the result of bashing the chickens. This is the anniversary sword that we got. But there's a better version of it, so that's what we're going to be trying to unlock today. Just figure there's more. There is. There's a bigger, like, you got to fight the same mission again, but there's a bigger version of this thing. Look at this glory. Now watch. Let's see if we can get to do thing. Yeah, do thing. It's not a weapon type that I usually use, but I wanted this. I needed this. Charge. As it charges, the sword puts itself back together. There we go. It does that. And then, if you do the super big swing for it, bang. It breaks glass over their face. And it's pretty. I just wish I was better with this weapon. We're gonna get good with this weapon today. We're gonna figure it out today because look at that. That's just fucking pretty. I'm mad though that we didn't get a like cool anniversary weapon in any other style of weapon. But now I would have used this weapon because it looks pretty. Okay. So we're going to go back and do that mission again because that mission has some stuff for us. And then I'm going to try to do some bigger stuff. Aren't you a glaive main normally? I am. I'm a glaive and a sword and shield main most of the time. I can use multiple weapons, but those are the weapons I use the most frequently. The insect glaive probably being my most, like, the weapon I'm absolutely most familiar with. Alanna! Hello!
Wow, we sure got here fast.
How do you do? We're gonna try to beat up chickens with a big-ass sword today. Oh, I'm still classified as offline. I actually need to, like, log the fuck back in. Close game and re-log in game because it saves when I go to new places. It is a very fancy sword. It's made out of glass. I don't even use the big, like, overcompensation sword. But we're going to use a big overcompensation sword today because, like, that's fucking pretty. It is some pretty shit. But also coffee too. Game. I hope it actually saved. It should save. But yes, how do you do? Also, look, I got it a new phone. It's super fancy. It a gaming phone. Okay, so I reverted my weapon back. Did I keep the sword I built it?
Well, what can I do for you? Yeah?
I can have Gemma change outfits? Sure, why not? What's the outfit? Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting, but okay. Hi. Devilish Sword of Death and Doom. Shatter Seal Tree. There we go. Yeah, we got this one. Save right before I made it.
Watch this.
Been a member for 13 months with a watch streak of 56 days. I've watched almost all the streams for the past 2 months. Jesus Christ. But at the same time, that shows me I haven't done enough streams. I've had too much time. I've had to take off. Tomorrow is the day. Wait, which day? There's so many things that happen. What's going on? Which day doth it be? Transfer items, item powers, daily day, boot. Stock all items, yes. Neat. Balls are are leaving the chat tomorrow. Chat, get your cups ready, Jesus! Protect your nuts! Panda, why?
I'm liking this.
Actually, know the context of this, but god damn. That just comes off painful. Okay, so we still have the ramen meal active.
Yes. Any quests you want to go on?
Beat up a chicken. A lot of chicken. So it won't stop fighting. Yeah. Okay, so like that just gets worse the way you... Okay, so like reread it and you'll understand why it's so bad. Because apparently chat's losing their balls because either they can't stop fighting or their balls can't stop fighting. Either way, this isn't pleasant. I'm like, goddamn chat, run! Run!
Quest accepted.
Panic gonna get you, damn! Lord help us.
You won't want to miss out on this.
Alright, if anybody wants to join, feel free to join. I don't know where that lag spike came from. But it needs to not run! Look at this little cat! I'ma run too. I'ma run too. I'ma run too! Yeet!
Step right up.
I don't even know where we're running from, but I'm running! I don't have any idea what's going on. Neither does Reggie. Reggie's like, the fuck you doing, man? I was like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. And at this point, they're probably just running, just screaming because they're being chased around. What's up? Yeet! There's other people running, so we're just running. Everybody's running again. No one knows where they're running to. I don't even know who I'm running with. Context is important. Context is important. It is very important. Also, hi Midna. Who needs context? You fight in my house, your balls go bye-bye. Lord, I hope Frank don't fight a lot. Just imagine it now, a little Frankenweenie dog, little Frankenfurter, just barking horrifically at a cat. And the poor Frankenweenie never saw it coming. Going goblin mode in 2v8. I was gonna do the PTB today, but I didn't have a chance to because I didn't have time to set up for it. Alright, so I've already done that. Part. We're gonna see if I can handle this. So do you have to run just a hard version of the chickens or just farm them?
Hunt is on.
You want to take them out completely because you get additional tickets to get additional gear and stuff. I also need the Mezitsune, which is not a chicken. Ow. To get the last item I need to make the bigger version of the sword. Well, Inky chicken. Ow. Petey. We need to move, Petey. Thank you.
The monsters are fighting each other.
Works out in my favor. Ugh. See what I can do with a super slow weapon. Ooh. Ow. Let's go, Petey. Oh, missed. Ooh, got the block off just in time. Jesus Christ, I should be dead. Just gonna hit lots of shit for lots of damage. Here we go. Alright, Reggie, let's go. Yeep. Ooh. Shield. Oh, didn't get it up in time because the other guy was there. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Ugh. I'm stuck in all this. Hey. Ooh. Okay. Heal a little. Heal a little bit. Smack. No. Edie, help me out. Help me out here, man. Help me out. Everybody over there. Deal with one angry chicken right now. Ow. Maybe I can use some help. Because I did not think this through before I did it. Eat. 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 Smick. Eat. Get my shielding up fast enough. Sorry, back. Welcome back. What is up, Soul Reaper? How are you? Eat. Eat. Womp. Eat. There we go.
Power up, activate.
Why does that not do what I need to do? Bonk. Heal it up. There we go. Bonk. 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 Big spank. Up. Just, you know, just carve them up right while you ride them. That, ooh! That looks like an owl. That looks like an owie. That looks like a big owie. Big owies. Big owies just happened. I don't like any of that. That was pain. Ow. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. They got out. They got out. They got out. Eat it. We got ingy things to deal with. Bonk. Ah, we actually have extra assistants. Their dragon looks so fucking majestic. Moving. Ah, didn't move fast enough. Yep. There we go. Moving. I'll carve you up like some KFC, buddy. Oh, bam. Oh, move out the way, move out the way. He's about to do fiery farts all over my face. Nope. Not a fan of it. Nice try. There we go. Petey! We gotta move. Oh, we gotta move. Oh. Okay. Yeah! Oh, I missed. Dino chickens give you trouble, as always. The souped up versions of them are freaking rough. But I'm trying out this new sword to see how well I do. I'm actually doing far better with this weapon than I expected I was going to. This time. Let's go for this. Let's hit him harder. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Ugh. Bam. Bonk. Smack. I'm so close. There we go. Oh, I'm getting surrounded. This isn't good. This really isn't good. Ooh, out. Beat it. Let's go. Okay. I can get a picture of dinosaur chicken out of my head. Thanks, Monster Hunter. Right? You gotta have, like, the proper way to eat dino nuggies, man. Have the proper way to eat dino nuggies. Bonk! There we go. Whop! Oh, I got pecked to death. What the fuck? I'm sitting here looking badass for a minute finally, and it's like, you know what? No. You ain't the pro tag here, man.
New supply items.
Ugh.
They're in your secrets pouch.
Dino Nuggies fought back. They did, man. They did. Hit it. There we go. He went down. Awesome. Oh, they actually went through and took out a lot of these guys. I softened them a lot up, but damn, they were like, yo, go for it. So I'm going to go ahead and carve this one up before it rots, like I did last time. Are you kidding me right now? Get off of it. I'm getting some food real quick. Excuse me! Alright, buddy. Oh, that went bad. That went bad. That went bad. That went bad. Pete, we need to move. Because it is after me. Man, that thing was on me. It was like, just run, you get away. No, you're not getting away. Fuck that. Okay, hi, guy. No, we're not done. I gotta do it just one more time. Here we go. Hit it. Smack. Smack. Come to bits. Ooh. Run. Heal. Yeet. There we go. Charge. Bam! Keep him down. Keep going. Oh, he's gonna get airborne again. That's gonna suck. Petey, you need to help me move. Yeet! Oh, I missed. Oh, that went bad. Oh, he's like, you go jump in the air, bitch. I can do that too. And I'm like, okay, you do that. You totally do that. It's fine. It's fine. Well, I'm just gonna go carve this up. I'm just gonna go get my dino nuggies, man. Just eat my dino nuggies in peace. Be fine. It's okay. That smacked right in the face. God dog. That thing was mad. But GG's all around. Better bitch, I pulled a card worth 7K in TCG card shop today. The card was graded 7 out of 10. I'm betting a 10 version will be worth at least 11. Jesus. Is there anything that I didn't carve? I guess you. Did I not carve you? Yeah, you're the one I didn't carve. Jeebus, though. We did it with the fancy sword, which I'm not sure how I managed to make that happen. Even with help, I'm not sure how I managed to make that happen. But it do be a nice sword. But did I get the Mizitsune part I needed? I don't think I did. And that's part of the problem. That's what I need, is one of those things from the fox. Yeah, this is a weapon type, like, I play fast weapons, and this is the exact opposite of that. I used to play some hammer back in the day. Lord, that just makes me sound old as shit, but you know what I mean. Oh, you got order 4 for Rummin.
Savor every last part.
Let's go here. This card isn't even a ghost card. Lord, I need to get back into that game. Let's see. I want the super pretty sword. Yeah, I don't have the Mizitsune orb. That's the last thing I need is that damn orb. Once I get that, I have everything I need to make this weapon. Mr. Dog from Rise. I do too, but I love PD. I love my little dude PD. He is friend. I love him. It's an Unga Bunga weapon, as we call them in the Soulsborne community. Because you caveman smack? Is that why? Because like, yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for. I kind of like that. I'm just like, big sword, go smack. We like go smack. Go smack again. Let's see. Captain. I can't do the caveman thing. Want to join, but I'm here. What is up, Blade Raptor? How do you do? I'm sorry you're stuck at work. But how have you been, friend? Howdy. Wild Raptor appears. What do you do? You want a treat? And a peanut butter pretzel. Shaky, shaky. Snaky, snaky. You know you want it. And sweet. Peanut butter. Sorry. But that's what I do. I give you peanut butter. Peanut butter. I haven't had caffeine today. I'm sorry. I'm a little more unhinged than normal. You can't go wrong with peanut butter. You can go very wrong with peanut butter. The internet has proved me wrong. You can go very wrong with peanut butter. You can go so wrong with peanut butter. The internet made me fearful of peanut butter for a long time. You do nothing, for you can do nothing. But no, I know what y'all can do with peanut butter. Don't do that with peanut butter. Just eat peanut butter. The internet makes me have such distrust. I have so many trust issues thanks to the internet. The internet and controllers. Controllers give me fucking trust issues probably bigger than anything on the damn planet. And points to whoever knows what movie that's from. I've heard that line, but I don't know the movie. Speaking of movies, okay, so like when everyone came in earlier, I was talking about my phone. The best part about this phone, I know it's going to sound stupid, and I do not care. I mean, it can't sound any worse than the fact that I immediately put Sonic Adventure 2 on it. But let's do this. Let's go find me real quick for this. Beep. Okay, so like my favorite part about this phone is the dumbest part about this phone. John Wick. I should have known that. Okay, so on the phone, which look, it's meception right now. On this phone screen, right there is where the front-facing camera is supposed to be. It is still there, but you can't see it. You get full real estate for watching shit on your phone. I know that probably sounds stupid, but front-facing camera is putting a little hole punch in the middle of what I'm watching. Bothers me to no end. You do not understand. It bothers me. I own the first two on Blu-ray, which is why I should have known that. But yeah, I know that's dumb, but like there's no hole punch. There's no hole punch. I flipped the phone over this time. No hole punch right there. It's not there. No hole punch. I like that. That's like, that's it. Done. I know that sounds really dumb to be like one of the most exciting things about a fucking phone, but like that's stupidly exciting to me. Ugh. Does that bother anybody else on your phones? Like the little hole punch thingy? Is that like, am I the only one that actually bothers? The only way to go wrong with peanut butter is mixing it with cheese. But what about cheese crackers? Like the toasty orange cheese crackers with peanut butter. That's like one of the best snackies you can ever eat. What? You gotta like that. Hey! Hearts in the chat! Will it happen? Will it happen? One, two. Ah! I got excited. It's like today has been a lucky day for me. Nothing has gone as planned at all today, but it's been a phenomenal day. So I was like, did we do it? No. Some things are beyond the power of luck, and I must admit this. But it was a valiant effort, and I appreciate you, Blade Raptor. Get more hearts in the chat, please. but I greatly appreciate it. I hope work's going well for you, man. I'm beating up on chimkins today. Trying to get a blue orb. Basically, it's just where meant to be. I believe it'll happen! And it'll happen soon. I want buffet amounts ours to go. Okay, let's see what we can do. Neater, 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 neat, 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 neat. Neater, neater, neat, 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 neat. Nee 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 neener 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 neener. I don't ask. I don't know. My brain's down here. I haven't done anything yet. I put too many. We are. Well, that's not quite enough. The real question is, what is secret power does Hawkeye have that YouTube wants? 7 minutes ago, I am needed unloading a truck. Ah, well, please take care of yourself. Screen, I haven't done anything yet. I was going neener and posting hearts. Like, I haven't even accepted the quest yet. No, we were posting hearts. I was going neener. Don't ask why I'm doing that. I don't know. This is what happens with lack of caffeine. I do not know. I do not know. I am irrationally immature, apparently.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Yeet. My target is this thing. Ah, the roar caught the hit I needed. There's more over here than I thought. We are on the wrong side of this fight. Pete, we're in trouble. So I'm gonna have my bag. Sword and shield. Yep. Pete. Now, we're into a giant bubble. Get up. Yeah. Yeet. How come YouTube chat isn't appearing on screen in the chat box? What do you mean? Is it not? Son of a bitch. It should be. What do you mean it's not? Something. Now. fuck? Look at that thing trying to grab. What the heck? Well. This one. Can you get me out of here for a second? Too much shit going on. Ooh. There we go. Get him up! Come on, come on, come on. I'm punching in the face with my shield. Just take a whack and smack. Good old concussion, you'll be fine. Stop running from me today. Well. Petey! Petey! Ugh. Open it up. Now, heal. Nope. Nice try, buddy. Ow. Come on. Trevor had to do the stupid shield run I used to always do. Yep. Okay, that's not it. Can't remember how I did it, but I'll figure it out in a bit. Ow! Oh, partner there got me pushed into the wall. Still got this. We've only got one death right now. No, I hope they heal themselves because they really need to. There. Short it open. I blocked it. Yay! We need to move. Ooh, I just ran that into a wrong spot. I had to go to bed early. I have my uncle's funeral to go to tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know. I hope things are. Damn, I'm sorry for your loss, man. What just happened? Thank you, Midna! Ooh. This. Ah, why did it put my shit back? Now. Oh, I'm gonna die here. You move. Ah! Ugh. And somebody else died. Damn. I mean, we're going to worry when you tell us that's what you got to do the next day. And with that, I will head to bed. Get some more words in the chat from Midna! About 11 tomorrow, I might be able to play Resident Evil 9. And we'll avoid spoiling anything. I want to play 9 so bad. 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 Oh, I want to play 9. Oh my god, I want to play 9. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. I'm betting it's going to be good. I bet it's going to be awesome. I'm betting it's going to be exciting. I want to play it so bad. God, I want to play it. Let's see if I can work something out to make it where I can play it. Yeah, no, I want to play that so bad. I thought about just kind of like having like a Resident Evil month where I just go through and just like play the old Resident Evils all the way up to like 8 or 9. Or play, I was gonna like I wanted what I wanted to do is I wanted to play through all of them 1 through 8 and play 9 when it came out. And part of why I didn't do that was because I didn't know if I'd have time. The other reason why I didn't do it, the bigger reason why I didn't do it, was I had a fear of burning myself out before it came out. Invader from the stars. Oh, that's that one thing that kicked us in the teeth.
Come on over.
Just didn't want to ruin the atmosphere. Everyone's having fun in chat for the week since his passing on Sunday 2 weeks ago. Damn. Well, we still worry about you, man. This is kind of what we do here. We worry about peeps.
Good hunting starts with good eating.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the thought of not wanting to like bring people down. I appreciate that. That is a commendable thing. We're gonna worry about you regardless. It's kind of what we do around here. We worry about our friends. We want our friends to be okay. We want to be there for our friends to help them be okay. You know, just sit around everywhere, just crack open a couple cold streams and hang out for a bit. Make it easier for everybody to enjoy the day by being there for one another. So we're going to take a breather from that. We're going to fight something else, just to fight something else. For the sake of the wacky smackies. Before you ask, no, we're not doing Omega tonight, but we will be doing Omega soon. But I want to tackle Omega with a group of peeps.
Yeah.
Apparently I don't know where the hell that is. Still have some story stuff I have to do, apparently. What's the story I haven't... The Omega thing. There's another thing in the story I haven't done yet. What am I missing?
See you again, Hunter.
Oh, I need to go here.
I'll get ready too.
Oh, wait a minute, you.
Yes.
Talk to you.
Please tell me what you need. I'd like to help.
Oh. Still have what I want him to have.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Do a couple of the optional quests we haven't done yet. There's that thing I hate fighting. We'll fight this real quick, give ourselves a quick palate cleanser, and back at fighting the wily chickens of death and doom.
You have everything?
we got Pokemon stuff coming up soon, which I've been following some news on that.
This way.
What's up? Lure a monster to Werner. So another creepypasta character in Coffee Machine. Oh. I almost played that today, but I didn't have a thumbnail ready for that one. I managed to lot Jeff the Killer, and that was silly. But I was like, hello, Mizu. How do you do? Where is this enemy? There's gotta be an enemy around here somewhere I can royally take off. So quiet. It's too quiet. I need something bigger than these guys. Need a monster. Oh, y'all are it. Where is a big thing? It's like lure a monster here. Ah, there we go. Oh, what's one of these? I love fighting these. Gotta thoroughly piss it off. Let me get it, buddy. Well, I'm not hearing the monsters attack, so like they're not making noise for some reason. Reggie, come on.
I made eye contact with it.
Come on. Reggie, come on. Reggie, what are you doing?
Great form.
Pokemon Champion's icon got data mined, so the likelihood of it shadow dropping Friday is high. I want to see it. Up. Reggie, you are causing me problems. Come on. Man, you can fly. Come on. There we go. Can't get too far ahead. Come on. Where is he going? Come on. Where is he going? Dude, what the fuck? Come on. This is not where Werner's at. Where the hell is it going?
Soon as the monster's attack sets it off, kaboom!
Oh, fucking go to it then. I think no longer knows how to do what it's supposed to do. They lure something different to it or something? Apparently they did. They lured something completely different than what I was fighting to it. And now they're just beating the hell out of it and I can't fucking get to it. And all the music stopped because of it. I don't like that.
Trap set.
Suppose I'll have you come help me again. All right, well, time for me to be
There we go. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what the hell happened to all my music and stuff, though. Everything decided it was just gonna, like, shit the bed here.
Additional supplies have been placed in your sacred's pouch.
So what do I do? Why is it no longer tracking the thing that I need it to be tracking? Go back. So where is my music?
Look at it!
Alright, there you are. And there's our music back. I was like, I'm not fighting a Kezu, I swear. Quit hitting me with your- Stop that. Well. Beat him up. Is that the fart? No, this one is not the farting monkey. No, this is the super angry monkey. Monkey dog thing. Yeah! Didn't hit quite enough. Ah, come on, just pick a spot. It is time to die. Oh, he said pick a spot. Ooh! He got spanked so hard he died! He was like, oh, she is... He's like, it's gonna be fine, just whap!
Due to environmental factors?
The hell are you doing? The hell are you doing? They just decided they were gonna go. Okay. They decided they were gonna dance on top of the dead thing. Not them dancing. Let's go right. Just like damn. It's like, God dog, okay, man, damn. Some people, man, they just got it out for peeps, man, damn. I think they really hated that monster. Apparently, damn. I mean, it died relatively quickly after being found. I'm like, oh, okay.
Heard from the others. Yes. I can help you source materials. The people from Azuz told me to tell you they said hello. Would you like to trade something?
Nothing I need right now.
Right.
And now we're gonna go fight chicken again. I've been hunting that thing for 20 years. That was their ultimate victory dance. Lord.
Understood. Be careful.
Actually,
out
wait, no.
there.
We're gonna cancel that and restart that.
Ah,
And we're gonna use a lucky voucher on it this time. Hopefully getting more stuff. Okay. Accept and prep. I'm trying not to be angry, but I'm angry. What are you angry about? Let us know what you're angry about, because either you're angry and we can try to make it better, or you're angry and we can be angry with you. Because I can be all about being angry with some people, man. We can do that. I am the captain of Angie. I have learned from the greatest to ever Angie. No, why we do the Angie?
hunt is on. Okay, let's be on our way. Please don't let it spot you.
I should cook the meal for this.
It looks angry.
So Jar, don't let people mess with stuff. BF wanted to use stuff of mine. I said no and provided alternatives. BF still wanted to use mine. I'm upset. Completely get and understand that. So I don't have that issue happening with Mizu. If I tell Mizu I don't want Mizu to use something, Mizu just doesn't. But where I do have it is roommates. But then again, when it comes to a lot of my stuff, Mizu doesn't want to use most of my stuff when it comes to things. My roommates, on the other hand, do. And it drives me crazy. Found a whole rabbit. A hole of combos? Really? Speaking of Mizu, hello, Bobby. Honestly, when it comes down to that, like, I get it from, like, the opposite side of the spectrum, though, because, like, there's lots of times I'll tell Misu to go ahead and use my thing, and Misu won't. Because Misu's afraid that I'll get upset about it, and I was like, I literally told you to use the thing, just use the thing, it's gonna make life easier. But Misu's also particular about people using her stuff, so I also do that, because I've occasionally used Misu's thing, and Misu goes, why did you use my thing? I'm bad. Move, we're gonna die. Ooh, we're gonna die. Ooh. That's not what I told you to set on. So, everything else. No. No. Bonk! Oh, I didn't like the message. What message? Bonk! Bonk! Alright, that's one down. Did they put up on the side there? Well, this was allow posted. Huh. Any things that I find interesting. If a moderator could deal with the auto mod situation. Oh, and you move! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Ow! Why does it keep doing that? Carve this one up. We got it. I can't loophole the combo on my version of the game because it keeps freezing on me. Oh. Ow. Those two do that for a minute. I'm gonna hear where everybody is. Well. Not seeing the Alanna thing being held on YouTube or Twitch. It's being held on Twitch. It's going to be in your mod view. I can probably look at it in a second. Apparently. Let's keep it concussed. Down and go. Stop. Focus on my camera. Let me grab this.
Thanks, that helps.
Rude. And they locked us away from it. Carve it open. damage. Ooh, that was close. Swap weapon again. Ooh, I got lucky. I got lucky that just straight missed because I was not blocking in time. Just a sec. Eat out. Beauty! He's hurting a lot. A little bit more, just to make sure. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's where I need to hit. Come on, hit it. There we go. See, I have no exceptions to mine. Like, I get antsy even when my mom messes with my stuff, but she knows how. I know the word. I am about stuff, so she tries to be very respectful with, like, the placement of things and everything. And the last message you have to know is I'm redacted about stuff, and I don't think it gets how redacted I am about it. It doesn't always put things back exactly how I want it, or, like, uses stuff and comes back dirty or something. No, that would drive me crazy. So instead of having to have my stuff be messed up or out of place, I just rather him not touch it so that I'm not upset at him. I completely get that. Especially like if that's like if it's something that's already like been like pre-discussed, you know? Like if it's already been talked about and be like, yo, like this is a thing, this is what I have an issue with. So like no, I get that. Now that may like take a more thorough like sit down and chat. And GG! I still did not get the item I needed, and I didn't die that time. Even with the lucky voucher, I did not get it. But we also finally broke Hunter rank 100. just want that one item so I can get that one sword. But huzzah! I obtained 40 new titles. Jesus Christ. Just don't think he's taking it seriously, not gonna lie. So it goes in the morning. It's one of those like I hate doing this. I hate doing this. But it's gonna, like, for me, when I encounter these moments, you gotta have that moment of, like, you gotta have, like, the serious talk face, and you gotta sit down with them. You gotta sit down right next to him. You gotta, like, pat him on the hand and be like, look, this is serious. We gotta talk about this one thing. Which I hate. I always hate when those talks come up because, like, I have horrific anxiety about shit like that. I'm like, uh-oh. And I a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, I overcorrect in a lot of that shit. But, like, sometimes it's what needs to happen. Mizu and I have both had to have those moments where you just have to have, like, the heart-to-heart moment with the other and be like, hey, I love you. Do not forget that I love you, and that is not changing. Nothing's changing about that. But this one thing needs to be hashed out. For the betterment of the health of our relationship, this needs to be hashed out. Let's have a quick talk about it. Here's why. I hate when those thoughts come up because, like, I have dread. But sometimes you just gotta do the thing. Is it gonna be fun? No, it's not gonna be fun. It's not, because there's gonna be that mild moment of anxiety, and I know you don't want to ever be the cause of the mild moment of anxiety.
We must find those endangered eggs.
Cat.
Ah.
Look at the cat! It keeps talking about eggs and duties, and it's too hard to follow. Look at the cat. Oh shit.
Salutations. Where did you come from?
Cat!
You don't look like you're part of our expedition. Indeed.
This is from Monster Hunter Stories.
I can only surmise you are with the Hunters Guild. I am Rudy, a royal palico in service to the kingdom of Azuria.
I love Monster Hunter Stories, but it never does well on the channel.
Azurian royal feline?
Because, like, it is so story driven.
I was in the midst of
Which story driven usually does well, but, like, it's a story driven turn based game
a wrong turn and wound up here.
where there's a lot of lore
A
dumping.
monster found me, caused me to drop my precious ovoid parcel. Oh, hang it all! To drop the eggs of an endangered species.
Oh no!
We must blubber no further. New eggs must be found. Farewell! Not so fast, friend. You won't be able to find eggs in a place you barely know. We could help find and deliver those eggs.
And my little cat is all spoopy.
Egg conveyance is one of my many fortes.
Well, that is highly encouraging. What a truly gracious offer.
I've set up the egg delivery as an optional quest. Now, let us begin the search for that egg.
But no, for people that like games like Pokemon, Digimon, and that like Dragon Quest monsters, the Monster Hunter Stories line is it's a spin-off series for Monster Hunter that I would suggest anybody who likes RPGs to play. Because it's it's not for one. It's nowhere near as complicated as normal Monster Hunter. It's meant to be played. Night. Oh, it's getting late for me. Have a wonderful night, Hawkeye.
And focus.
So like as I stated before, like if you like classic RPGs, you'll love Monster Hunter Stories. It plays like that, and you build your party of monsties, is what they call them. They call them monsties, which are monsters that instead of you hunting and killing them, they're monsters that join your party. And you raise them and you train them. They all have their own like signature special technique and stuff like this, and you fight alongside your monsters. The battle system in it is very reminiscent of like older like Final Fantasy titles, and it's a lot of fun. It's like I wish there was a way I could like explain it in a way that makes it more fun for people to watch, because like it is one of those like it's one of those like RPGs like I can play like Persona or other things where I can play it and I have way more time to talk to people in the middle of playing it, which is what makes me like it so much. I can sit here and I can chat and I can talk and we can play and so on and so forth. But I understand why people have trouble watching it, because like when it has dry moments, the dry moments are dry. It doesn't have a lot of dry moments, but the dry moments that each one of them has is you can tell. The third game is coming out soon. I loved the first two. The first one was originally a GBA title, or not GBA, a 3DS title that they wound up porting to PC and consoles, and you play it on pretty much anything you have. And the second one was exclusive to the Switch for a long time, but now it's on everything. I remember playing it right alongside Monster Hunter Rise, which was part of what made it where it didn't do so well on this channel, was the fact that like I had just come off of Rise and was playing it, and it is such a departure from normal Monster. Because normal Monster Hunter, you run down, you hunt down the monster, you beat the hell out of it, it's fighting non-stop action, do all this, that, and the other, blah blah blah. Versus stories, it's find out what's causing the problem, and then helping monsters do this, that, and the other. It's kind of like if you were to akin both of these to Pokemon. Stories plays like what classic Pokemon would be, and then like this would technically, I guess, play closer, I guess, like Power World or something like that, where it would be like everything's completely different. You're wacky smacky. It'd be like if you're instead of like capturing Pokemon and Pokeballs, you were to like go through and just beat the hell out of every monster you find. It's I guess it'd be like closer to like Legends Arceus. Would be with this one, but with the original, it plays like classic RPGs. And it's hard to explain my love for that game, because I don't play a ton of classic style RPGs other than Persona. I used to, like my classic RPGs were Final Fantasy 1, because I played the living hell out of 1. Then I played every tactics-based game. And then I played like I've played all the Final Fantasy games at one point or another. Sorry, my brain's kind of all over the place. It's so hard to explain why I like that series so much and why people should play it and give it a shot. Because I want to play more JRPGs on the channel, and it's one of those like it's finding the timing for it. Monster Hunter Stories doing so poorly on the channel is part of why I haven't played other JRPGs that I want to play. Like I have Bravely Default, which is one of my favorite games of all time. It is a beautifully like rendered game. The art style in it is phenomenal. The characters in it are amazing. The voice acting in it is great, as well as there's tons of moments to voice act on your own if you're streaming like I do. And the story will make you cry in Bravely Default. Like it'll rip your heart out and rip you to shreds at some points. And I want to stream that game. Have you played Deathloop yet? It's good. I have not played Deathloop yet. I need to, but I have not played it yet. But yeah, no, it's one of those games like I bought it when the Switch came out because I originally owned it on the 3DS and I played it like religiously on the 3DS. I still want to play it, but I have to make sure that when I go into playing it, that people will actually want to enjoy it and watch it and see the story from start to finish. Because like it is a beautifully told story. My only issue with it on Switch, and my only reason why I don't immediately tell everybody and their grandmother to go buy it for the Switch, because on Switch 2 specifically, is that it's a game key card. And I bought the game key card for it because I wanted physical medium of it somehow. I own the 3DS version of it physically with like all the pretty stuff. I bought the collector's edition for that one, so I have like the cards, the art book, the soundtrack, all that shit. But I wanted the next one to be that as well. Playing it, there are two sides to it, and it's very funny. I'm not sure I know which game you're talking about, because I think I know what you're talking about. Let's see, Death Loop. Yeah, that's the game I thought it was. My sinuses are still killing me. Thank you. But no, like, one sec here. For one, the music in Red Default, it just absolutely slaps. Forgot about a working GameCube. I forgot about a working GameCube with 4 controllers for $60 plus shipping and taxes, of course. That's phenomenal. Pain. Ow. I actually have something I'm working on setting up because there are other RPGs as well as some horror games I want to play. I actually broke this out and I've got it set up to where I can start streaming. I've just got to finish hooking up a couple things, but like, what all? My GameCube. What all? On the back here, I have a special attachment. You got 9 out of 10. You need color ideas. Blue, purple, indigo, green, orange, yellow, red, pink. But on the back of this, I have this little attachment, which allows you to hook up an HDMI cord to it, which there are HDMI styled cords you can buy for the GameCube, and they are far cheaper than this. I bought this years ago. I want to say it was like back in like 2020 is when I got this piece right here. But what I like about this, with the button on the back of it, you can actually change like all sorts of different HDMI settings on your game to make it look really, really pretty. Tried all those already. Tried the word pastel. Want Mario Kart Double Dash, but it's gotten really expensive. See, I have a lot of GameCube games from my past. But I haven't bought any new, and there's lots of new ones. Like Mario Kart Double Dash is one of the ones on my list, and I haven't gotten to play it yet. I haven't got my hands on a copy of it yet because of like how freaking expensive it is. I've got Bloody Roar, which is a fighting game. Sonic Adventure 2, Custom Robo. No, I don't own a physical copy of Custom Robo anymore. I lost my copy years ago. I've got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Bloody Roar, Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, Resident Evil 1 Remake, Resident Evil 4. I have Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I have a Mickey Mouse game for the GameCube because I randomly came across it. I have Super Monkey Ball on the GameCube. Namco Museum on the GameCube. I have 2 copies of Melee somehow. I don't know how I wound up with 2 copies of Melee, but I have 2 copies of Melee. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, which is probably my favorite horror game on the GameCube. You're looking to get a used Double Dash for 60 disc only. See, that would be all I would need. I actually own a box for Double Dash. I just don't own a copy of Double Dash anymore. Also very annoying. I won't say anything because if you plan on getting the game, I mean, there would be some surprise then. It's on my list of stuff to look into because I had to look it over, and it is something I'd actually plan on playing. But yeah, no, the GameCube is still, like, out of, like, all the modern day consoles, the GameCube is probably still my favorite one. Well, I say modern day. This is a retro console now. It's been a retro console for a while. But, like, games first going into 3D. This is, like, probably my favorite, like, modern retro console, I guess is the way we'll put it. I mean, being honest, it's actually probably my favorite console, period. I've played a ton on it. The GameCube and the PS2, like, were where probably the biggest majority of my gaming life were spent. Speaking of, like older games and franchises and whatnot, it's like PS2 and GameCube stuff. There's a game series I'm going to start streaming soon for you guys that I've wanted to stream for you guys for a very long time. We actually talked about it a long time ago. And I have more reasoning now to play it than I've ever had. Wait, GameCube ain't modern day. Feels old. I mean, it's like this came out when I was in middle school. I was like, I'd say I was like 6. I was 6th grade. Sixth grade going into 7th when the GameCube came out. I never got my dream version of the GameCube. I always wanted an orange one. Dash Melee is cheaper than Double Dash, but not by much. I have a copy of Melee box manual and everything. I have a copy of Melee complete, and then I have one that's just disc only. And that's one I used to do when I was playing. I used to carry around when I was playing competitive. I've got that. I've got an orange controller, an orange and black custom controller I built myself, and I've got a Wavebird controller for this one still. But no, we still even have the adapter for it to make sure it works. But no, the game I want to play for everybody, and I need to start playing it now because, like, we got an announcement after years of this game franchise being dead. I want to play Dot Hack. Dot Hack was where a lot of my RPG time was spent, and we got the announcement for the new one, and I was screaming about this game. I don't get a lot of games on day one, but the new Dot Hack game is going to be a day one purchase. This is going to be a day one play. I have Dot Hack. I have the Dot Hack GU collection, but I need to set up to play the original Dot Hack for everybody. The only problem playing Dot Hack, there are two problems with streaming and playing Dot Hack. And there's a lot of demand for it for a while. I had a lot of people wanting me to play it. The only issue that we came up to, the only two issues we came up to is one, it's incredibly long. Insanely long. Because you don't just play... The Dot Hack games are divided into chapters, but they're not small chapters. You have the original Dot Hack series, which has 4 chapters, 4 games, going 1, 2, 3, 4, and with them, you carry your save file between all 4 games. So everything you get basically starts to carry over and accumulate over time. So, in the first game, I logged 80 hours into the first game, or first chapter of the original series for it. First one has 4 games in it. The second one has 3 games in it, I think. But they're massive. They're meant to look and play like MMOs, but they're not MMOs. It's a single player game. The story in it is amazing. The world development in it is phenomenal. Every one of the games used to come with an anime disc, and you would basically you'd watch the anime disc that came with the game, then you'd play the game. Then you'd watch the second anime disc, and then play second game, so on and so forth. And you do this until you beat the series. But it is massive. But the other problem we had with it, and the only other reasoning why I didn't wind up streaming it, and because I was going to do it. I had enough requests for it that I was going to say fuck it, and we were basically going to be known as a dot hack channel for a while. The biggest thing that caught me was they're expensive. Like, they are insanely expensive, and I don't like emulating if I don't have to. Or if I do emulate, I only like to emulate games that I own. And I used to own all 4 copies of Dot Hack, but I wound up in like a rough situation, like I want to say like 2010, 2011, and I had to sell my Dot Hack collection. Now to get like all 4 of the original games, the first one's not hard to get. The first one I think you can get relatively cheap, but it's the other 3 that you cannot. Let's see. It's gone up even more. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. It is one of my favorite gaming franchises, but Lord help me getting your hands on a copy of it. Let's see. Let's see. Dot Hack. Especially now that they've announced a new one. First game, complete, it's $60. Part 3 is $100. It's like there are people like selling like all 4 games in one whack, and like when you're looking at like all 4 games, they run like $450 for the original 4. Like it is unruly. Let's see. Yeah, like the fourth game is, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the 4th game is like always the most expensive. Like you don't find it often, first off. And then like they want like hundreds of dollars for just it. You can find the Japanese version of it fairly cheap, but an English copy it runs your pockets. It's just it's mean, it's rough. You can get all 4 of the Japanese games for like less than like $100, but once you start getting to the English copies, like Lord help you. Which is what I would need, because my Japanese is too piss poor to play through. Yeah, you're looking at hundreds of dollars to get all 4 games. It is absolutely insane. That sounds like something like a puzzle game I played was Blueprints. Blueprints I've heard of. But yeah, no, like that is one of my all-time favorite series. I will eventually play it for you guys. I'm looking into doing it, especially with the new one coming out. I have to. The second series, which was GU, was a lot cheaper, and the reasoning why it was so much cheaper is they reprinted it. We don't know why. I've never been given a reason, a proper reason why 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the original series were never reprinted. GU was reprinted on the PS4, as well as you can get it on Steam now. I'm waiting just a little bit to see if with the announcement of the new one, if we'll get finally a port of the original. Let me see something. Yeah, the second series got re-released on PS4, and then we never heard anything about them re-releasing the original, which was the original series was Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. Dang, okay. And we never got those redone. The story for them is just it's off the rails. For like a base premise of the game, you play as a character named Kite, and he is playing in an MMO game, and he's new. He's a new player. You start off as a new player, and you got a best buddy. Knew him outside. He's a new player in an MMO, and he has a buddy that's trying to introduce him to the game. You're a level 1 little dude. You're a rogue twin blades kind of fighting kind of character, and your friend is Bear, which plays a barbarian style character, big sword, wacky smack, beat 'em up kind of guy. He's teaching you the ropes of the game. All of a sudden, you see a little girl go running off and being chased by something. Your friend's like, we need to go help them. So you're like, you know what, cool, whatever, we're going to go help them. This is a low-level location. This shouldn't be that big of a deal. But your friend seems kind of worried. You go, you fight this thing, and you come to find out real fast that this isn't a normal occurrence. This isn't a normal event. And what's going on shouldn't be happening. And this thing is a creature that shouldn't exist. Period. It's not one that your friend, who's a veteran of the game, recognizes. And as he's beating on this thing, he's like level 50, like he's at the level cap, just like super powerful dude. As he's hitting this thing, he's dealing 0 points of damage. And as he's trying to deal with it, he's telling you to log out, to get away from this thing. Now, you're playing a game, and you're playing an MMO. So, like, logging out shouldn't be a big deal, right? It should be fine. Except for this game is a game played in a VR headset. Not in real life, but your characters in the game, they're playing in a VR headset that drops them into the world. That's the name of the game. Yeah, it does have some Summer Wars vibes. This actually, I think, helped inspire parts of Summer Wars. And this game did absolutely inspire everything from Sword Art Online. It's part of the reason why I don't like Sword Art Online, is because like this is a million times better. But it is the leading like inspiration behind Sword Art. What you find out is like this thing winds up breaking your friend. Like it winds up killing your friend, and he comes after you, and you're screwed. It winds up like basically trying to break you the same way it broke him, and the little girl who's running off winds up giving you something that saves your life. And you are able to log out. Your friend, though, when you go back to play the game, doesn't show up. You come to find out later that your friend is in a coma because this thing took him out. A lot of these like analog horror things that you get to watch nowadays, and stuff like Sword Art Online and every other like MMO like isekai anime thing you've watched where the person's in a headset and gets locked in the game, that's all spawned from this one series that came out in the early 2000s called Dot Hack. And no one has done the story anywhere near as well as the series has. When you come back into the game, you find an item in your inventory, a bracelet that doesn't make any sense to you. A bracelet called Data Drain. You can see it. Most other players cannot see this item attached to you, this accessory attached to you, that you cannot take off. You find out while fighting stuff that you can data drain or use your bracelet after damaging enough. You can data drain these creatures, removing their core data and shrinking enemies. Basically, you have a hacker bracelet and you don't even notice what you got. What's the name again? Say Dot Hack? Dot Hack. Dot Hack spun off a lot of stuff, like, of its own. Dot Hack, like, had a massive, like, collection of things that everything connected. It had light novels, it had mangas, it had separate animes, and it had the games that also came with anime discs. And if you wanted to learn absolutely everything about the lore and everything, you needed to do all of it, because all of these things were happening together. Like, you had Dot Hack, you had Dot Hack Link, Dot Hack GU, Dot Hack Legend of Twilight, like all these different like series and whatnot that spawned off of it that all connected to the main series. To the main series of games. Now, you could get away with just playing the games and be fine, but like if you wanted like extra shit, like finding out like what happens after a thing or what happens to a couple of characters during, like there's a character named Elk in the series. There's an anime that like follows him entirely. He's someone who came across something that winds up locking him permanently in the game. He's basically your Kirito type, where he's stuck in the game and cannot log out, and he doesn't know why. That's happening during the process of the games you're playing. Like, there was so much cool stuff in the series, and it was so big that it even made a card game that actually tied to the fucking story and the lore. It was my favorite card game to ever fucking exist, and it died way before it should have. I was so upset about that card game going away. But yeah, no, it is a phenomenal series that I've wanted to stream for you guys forever, and I've had a fear of streaming it just because if I do it, I have to, like, that's not a small task. It's not a you start it and you forget it kind of type deal. You start it and then you're in for the long haul, and it's months of playing to beat all four of them. Because that's a game where you want to stuff that seems like it's not important, side missions that seem like they're not important are important. They are integral to parts of the story for you to understand stuff. Like, it is so well done. It is probably, you want to be completely honest, it is probably my favorite story ever told in video game form. Ever. Like, it's better than so many other games and franchises out there. So not a speedrun game. As I said, if you as I said, the first game came out in 4 chapters. It was Dot Hack Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. That's 4 separate games. Each one of them is the full length of a full JRPG. When you beat the first one, you take your memory card and you take your save data and you put it into the next game. And if you don't, if you just start at game 2, you're getting your ass kicked. They have stuff where you can start it off, but it is very ill-advised to do. The reason why the game is so expensive stateside is the first game, they sold millions of copies. The first game was insanely popular, sold incredibly well, and was everywhere because you had to play the first game to play the next one and the next one and the next one. Each subsequent game that came after sold a little bit less. The fourth game was incredibly short printed because the fourth game came out right before the PS3 dropped, and we already knew the PS3 was coming. There are days where I still kick myself for not buying more than one copy of that game when it came out, because I got it cheap. I got it for like, I want to say I got it for like $30. Years later, when I needed money and I was in a hard bind and I had to sell parts of my collection off, the Dot Hack series like netted me the most money out of anything I sold at the time for just one item. Because I had a guy pay me like, I want to say he paid me like almost $700 for the entire series, which was absurd. But people couldn't find it. Majority of the money that came from it was the fourth game. And it was I regretted selling it. I didn't want to sell it when I did sell it. I sat there and I almost kept it. But I was so hard up at the time. Because that was after my gallbladder surgery. I'd been out of work for I'd been taken out of work for like 2 weeks. And my hours got dramatically cut during that time frame because they were worried about overworking me because of my gallbladder, because I had a lot of complications with my gallbladder. So my gallbladder didn't just die, it exploded. So they were real paranoid to work me. So I went from working 40 hours a week to taking 2 weeks off. And when I went back, I was working 10 hours a week for like 2 months. You can't survive off that. Even back then, you couldn't survive off that. And at the time, I was the only one working in my apartment. So I had to sell it. A lot of my Transformer stuff, a lot of my collectible Power Ranger stuff, a lot of my stuff sold at that time, and I was very upset. Because a lot of it's stuff I've never gotten back, and that I will never see another chance of getting. But I'm going to find a way to play it anyway. Because I want to show you my love for that series. Now, graphically, it's ugly. It's PS2. It's old PS2, especially the first game in the series. It's not super pretty to look at. It's prettier than a PS1 title, but it's kind of rough around the edges. The cutscenes are pretty, but it's kind of rough. But the story for it's so good that I just don't care. I think y'all will enjoy it anyway. But that's a game that once I start it, like, I won't have a question of what I'm playing for a long time because there's so much to do. I worry about playing it for you guys though, because like it's long. It's all I would do, with the exception of multiplayer games where I'd play here and there. That game becomes an obsession. Because there's so much in it. There's so many cool mechanics in it. You could technically beat the first game. I want to say you can beat the first game if you just followed mostly the main story and whatnot. I think you beat the first one like 40 hours. This is if you're not doing any speed run strats or any shit like that. I think you'd be at like 40, 50 hours, somewhere around there. I know there's probably people who beat it faster than that, but that's about my average. But that is a franchise I have played through repeatedly. I have thousands of hours in Dot Hack if you put it across all of the series. And like I don't think I know a better story in a game. Like, it's just that good. Just stream 2 games at one time. But no, I've had the best part about it is that it's a psychological thriller slash horror game that's not a horror game. It's not a horror game, but it has moments in that game that generally just make you afraid the entire way through. And it does not hold your hand. Like, people go like, oh, Dark Souls is the hard game. No, this is like Dark Souls owes a lot of shit to this game series too. Like, Lord help me. I love this series, but man, is it going to kick you in the teeth. Both emotionally and mentally. It's going to run you. But God, I have several moments for it that I just sit there and just think, I want to play that. I just want to play that. And with them announcing the new one coming out, I feel like now might be the time to finally do it. But it would take the place of so much shit on this channel. For people that like shit like the Backrooms and like liminal space horror, like there's a lot of liminal space stuff in this game. You know, like back in the day when you would hear about MMOs like World of Warcraft that would have areas that weren't supposed to be in the game, like places that like developers had worked on and quit working on, that sometimes you could find ways to get into before they found out you got into it and patched your way into it out of it. But like they would always be like these really buggy zones that you could get into, as you'd always see like weird videos of on the internet. This game takes all of that and does it. This game was like creepypasta and analog horror before any of that existed. You know, like when you always hear like the creepypasta of like, if you play this at XYZ time at night and da-da-da. This game literally did that before that was ever a fucking thing. This game, like, did all of that before that kind of shit ever existed. That game literally gave you that. As well as, like, when you could go into dungeons, you'd have to develop keywords to go into dungeons. And there were lots of keywords that were accepted places to go, but if you did some that were weird and off the wall, it would throw you into places that are severely corrupted and not supposed to exist. And enemies could be either super weak or super hellishly strong. Like, it's just, like, it gives me goosebumps just fucking thinking about it, man. Like, it's just, you don't understand. That's it. I've got to do something with it. I've been putting it off for so damn long, but I got to do something with it. I have to. That's coming way faster than you guys think. I've wanted to do that shit for so long. Ugh. I'm sitting here just ranting and rambling on at this point, but y'all do not understand what that game franchise did and how many people just don't. People do not understand the influence that has had on media that you've seen until you go and you watch somebody play it or play it yourself. There is so much that has been inspired by that franchise that people that have written stuff don't know that's where their initial inspiration has come from, because they've been inspired by the stuff that was inspired by it. I need to show you. I think we're going to do that. I think that's what we're going to do. Shaver, we got to work on something. I'm going to be calling you tomorrow. We got to work on something. Boy, we got to work on something. Ooh, Shaman, we got a job ahead of us. Today. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a whole thing. This is going to be one of those things. I'm going to take a risk on this because I want y'all to experience this. I want to take a risk on this. I want y'all to experience this. If any of y'all have started looking it up right now, I want you to tell me what you think. Just look it up like a trailer. Or something. I want to know. I want to know what you think so far. No. Let me see. Didn't find a thing. I did find a thing. I did find a thing. Let me do something here to make sure I don't get smacked over a thing. I want to show you a thing because I have to. I have to at this point. I have to. I'm going to do a thing in a way that will either go really, really good or I'll be really, really mad. We're going to find out. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. Gotta do this just right so I can set this up for you guys.
You are a newbie, aren't you?
This is just a trailer for the first. Look at this. This completely blew like everybody's freaking mind. This is freaking absurd. Nuts.
Leave here at once.
You definitely tell it's very early 2000s. Definitely like super early.
Draw your sword now.
But Lord,
That was rather childish for Balmonk of the Azure Sky, the descendant of Vyran.
all the missions of this game is insane. And it looks like you're remote. It looks like you should play. But at the same time, it is not. When the horrifying shit happens without it being a horror game. And it's just, it's so well done. Just look. Just look at this.
It wasn't supposed to be this way. I'm sorry. Get out of here.
Good. Just trust me, it's good. This is what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Ready for new RE coming out? I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be. I am trying to be. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be ready for that one. That's probably what I need to do first. What I need to do first is play Resident Evil 9, and then I need to hop right into this and just hype this up the entire time while working on it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because that's like this. The time frame this game came out, I discovered this, Kingdom Hearts, and Resident Evil all around the same time. I was playing all these games around the same time. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play through Resident Evil 9 because I know I'm going to get that. I know I'm going to play that game. It's at the top of my list of shit to play. So I'm going to play that, and then I think I want to hop into this, and I want to see what everybody thinks of this. I'm hoping to God everybody enjoys it. Because I've wanted to do this. This has been a dream game of mine to run for years. I planned on streaming this back when I first started the channel. It's been in the works that long. So I think I'm going to finally do that. I think I'm going to do that. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, it's almost 2 o'clock. I know I started late tonight. I know that I didn't probably play enough tonight. But I got shit planned for now. I got a lot of shit planned for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start winding down for the night. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. Because I gotta start getting ready for bed so I can get up early enough to take me easy to work. And all other good jazz. But I think I have a direction, something I want to do. I'm just hoping that it pays off. Because I've wanted to do this for so long. This has been one of the games. This is one of the great loves. And I think everyone here will thoroughly enjoy this franchise. I'm hoping. I know I had a lot of requests for it back in the day. And I want to show y'all why it
My
matters.
whiskers are tingling. Weather's changing.
The timing! The timing! My whiskers are tingling too. Yeah, I think I have a plan. I have a plan. How well that plan's gonna work out? Don't know. We're gonna work it though. We're gonna work it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. I'm gonna try to be on earlier tomorrow. I've got my stuff built up for it. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I've got stuff planned for tomorrow. I think I got this worked out. Got stuff planned for tomorrow. Got stuff planned for Friday with Panda, and I got stuff planned on Saturday. That should be fun for you peeps. I got some stuff. I got some stuff. I think I got this. I think I got this. I think I got this. Very excited. Y'all can't tell I'm very excited. I'm also not caffeinated enough. But we're gonna call it here. Get hyped for this. Get hyped for this. Get hyped for this. If you like RPGs at all, if you like good story, if you like spooky atmosphere, if you like tons of mystery, and just a love and a thirst for great world building, I think you're going to enjoy this. We're going to do a thing. We're going to do a thing. We're going to do something nice. But we're going to go ahead and call it here for the night. As you all know, this is always going on Coffee Field, Gingerbread, Undead. This has been more Monster Hunter, where I have wacky smacks, some dino nuggets. Remember to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and always pleasant nightmares. And I'll see all of you lovely peeps again tomorrow. Bye, peeps.